Heyo everybody, Haku here with this week's read-through for The Promised Neverland, or Yakusoku no Neverland, Chapter 77, 78, 79, and 80. So, yeah, we got our 4 this week, and I guess this read-through might be kind of shortish, because I'm definitely not going over and going to 5, just because I'm kind of running tight and behind on a few videos, so I want to make sure that I just have this video done and can work on the other videos too. So, yeah, just 4 this time. I really love this arc. I've told a lot of people I think this arc might be my favorite. I think I might be coming to like it more than the first arc. And it all depends on how it ends, of course. Like, there's still a lot more arc to go, I feel like. But we just had our sort of main human group start up their rebellion and start their plan to overthrow Goldie Pond and take down Lewis and Bayonne and the other demons. So I'm really excited to see what they can do against them. I feel like they're going to do okay against the side demon characters, but against Lewis, who's more the main antagonist here, it feels like they might face some setbacks. I really don't want people dying, but I feel like people could very much die. And it's going to be a little bit more difficult and take a little bit more time for them to figure out how to take down Lewis. And there's also the aspect of they could always call for help. I know this is illegal even in the demon world, but if push comes to shove, they could totally call for help, which would be bad as well. So I'm excited. Let's see what we end up with here. For The Promised Neverland 77 is where we're starting out. We see some birds flying, showdown at the hunting grounds, and there's the explosion we saw at the end of the last chapter. An explosion, around the western woods apparently. I'm not smelling any large fires, and the outer walls of the hunting park seem totally unharmed. The mechanisms are in working order too, which means nothing but fireworks, a simple diversion. And we have both Lewis and Bayonne thinking, but their little side cronies are going to be the ones getting taken out. I don't remember all of their names. I think one was Noose, and the other one had a similar name like Numa or Nuda or something like that. And then, of course, the big one that sits on the throne. I knew they were up to something, thinks Bayonne. It's an uprising then. I see. The second-rate meat from Grand Valley grew into desperation, and now the toothless things want to... How pitiful. Okay, that's a really good panel. Yes, these are the same rabbits as usual, but... the way they're doing this is... And we have Lewis's smile. Okay, here he comes. Let's do it. And we have Emma and Oliver waiting in ambush. I'm really excited. This is going to be really exciting. This is good. Okay, so we have the demons on the front then. We have the one that's always following Bayonne around, plus Lewis, Bayonne, the 2 that have similar names, and the one whose name I always forget. Break out of the prison of despair. Oh my gosh, and Gillian's on the cover. Please do not let Gillian die. She is like a quick early favorite already. And they're standing over the body of somebody who's died. So we might get a Gillian backstory or flashback then. I could see us doing that for a lot of these characters. Chapter 77, Ignorant Simpletons. Alright, let's see what we get. Curse this. Where have they run away to? The cattle is getting cheeky. This is unacceptable. Find them. How fun. Yes, let us play. And we have Gillian waiting within the forest. And okay, now we have a flashback. No, talk to me. My sister. Gahaha. I'll give you 10 seconds. Okay, and I think that's the one that's usually on the throne. Help me, a monster, help. And we see they're grabbing the little girl away from the one guy that always wears the goggles. And we have his flashbacks. Okay, this is really, really cool. I like this, getting this for these characters. The one with the black hair and eyes, about 14 years old. Yes, it seems fairly muscular, healthy and strong. I want to catch it. Found you. Okay. Now we see the one guy, or we see both of them in situations where they were both protected by people who died in their place. The guy with the with the things in his hair and the girl with the glasses. We have 15 minutes. We've managed to divide them and lure each group right where we wanted. Okay? The target spot lies under the mask, behind the eye. That's where their core is. I'll drill a hole into each one of you bastards. And then the gun fires. But the guy notices. And he's hit. I wonder if it actually works. There it is. Okay. So no. We see an impact mark near the eye though, I think, but it didn't work. And he's pointing up toward the trees. Oh, but Gillian has 2 LMGs. Okay then. Eat lead. Best character. She starts spraying at them. Gillian is legitimately like a quick new favorite character. So cool. Or I think Gillian, technically. I'm pretty sure for some reason they spelled it with a G. I know some people spell it like that, but I mean, they spell it with a G, but there's usually a U if they spell it like that, I think. But either way, I'm pretty sure the katakana used is Gillian, not Gillian. But either way, I've kind of got used to saying Gillian. This brat, it's aiming for my eye from the beginning. So they know. Did the premium one teach the lot of them? But it's hardly been a day. They wouldn't have had time to train. Just a fluke then. Oh, and it gets hit in the face. Okay, and we have the guy with the goggles shooting as well. They're clearly aiming to kill the leader. That is me. This is no fluke. Still, they're nothing but fools. Our masks are really solid, and they won't be broken by the puny weapons in this park. I'm able to resurrect my servants, too. It's pointless to fight back. Yes, they're nothing but ignorant simpletons. Shoot as much as you want, it's all for nothing. Go, charge. I want their heads. Take both of them down at once. Okay. And of course this guy's going to be the first to be killed or taken down because he underestimates them more than the others. And because we've seen before in previous scenes that he has the shortest temper. We have Gillian shooting the servants. It's no use. No use. Alright. And we see the bullets bouncing off of the main guy's mask. The servants start to close in. It's no use, and he starts screaming and laughing maniacally. Then he gets hit again. Damn brats. Anyway, this farce will be over soon. They're almost running out of bullets. I'll enjoy ripping them to shreds. There you go. End of the line. Well then. Now's the time. Run up there and kill him. But then his servants get shot in the face. Huh? They're dead. My servants. All of my servants? What? Okay. We're not aiming at you at all. We know it all. Including the fact that your noble masks are bulletproof, and the fact that the retainers' masks have weak points. The commoners' masks. Okay, and we now have a flashback to Lucas explaining it. The commoners' masks are hard as the Lord's, but their construction isn't nearly as good. The area around the eyes is reinforced, but the rest is relatively easy to break. Yes, now that he mentioned it. Go for the retainers first. Okay. And aim from the flanks. If you shoot head-on, it'll be hard to break through. Don't leave them the space to revive. Keep shooting non-stop. Shoot sideways, carefully, so as to tear the mask off of them. First, remove the mask, then shoot the vital point. And pretend to be flailing around so that they'll never realize our plan. We already know what they're like. If you try to hit their eyes, they become blind with rage. They're self-centered and will be convinced that you're aiming at them in particular. Make good use of their arrogance and their fury. Shower them with bullets. Employ everything to mislead them. This, again, really, really well written. And snatch their battle forces right before their eyes. Bastards. And they start backing him up to a tree. This can't be happening. What's the matter with these brats? They're just simpletons. Up until yesterday, they were second-rate fools. Yes, fools. Fools, and he taught us all we needed. So, I also know that without your little servants, you're nothing. Game set, and match. This is the end for you, rich boy. and she tears his mask off of him by hand. The bell strikes for thee. Chapter 76 and I think they meant 77 end. That was really, really good. As I said, Gillian rather, is an early sort of new favorite character. So yeah, freaking love her. Now we've got a cover with again, I don't know their names other than Gillian and Paula, but Paula's not up there. And of course, like the main ones like Oliver and Lucas. Alright. The strength of their resolve will defeat the demons of fear. And I like this as they're walking away, and Gillian and the one guy who just killed one are looking back. We have the mask with the blade through the eye hole, and the blade has kind of a floral-ish design like the flowers they use. So good. I love the cover art for these. There's always so much in it. Chapter 78, first one down. Alright, moving along. The loathsome devil has nowhere to run. What's happening? What's happened to them? They're mere Grand Valley meat, and not even escapees, but simply fools who spent their whole lives on the plantation, or here. They don't know anything, do they? Alright. All they ever did was run away like the small fry they are. They've never even held a gun before. And the two of them are just staring him down. And yet, all of that was part of their plan? How'd they even know about our vital points in the first place? He taught us all we needed. Who was it that she was talking about? Who could he possibly be? And they're still backing him up to the tree. He pulls out the knife with the floral design, but they knock it out of his hand. Okay, and he starts scrambling over toward it and looks back. Starts running. Help me. A monster, help. And we have the flashback. He starts laughing, and he's laughing in the flashback. I'll give you 10 seconds. Kill it. Alright, and he's running for his life. Get away from me. And they shoot him in the ankle. Just as he did in the flashback to the one kid, took out an ankle. Okay. Gwahaha. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it all. Why would someone like me fall to the cattle humans? And then they pin him to the ground. His mask is knocked off. He's panting. Alright, you win this time. Like hell, the cattle shall know its rightful place. I'll grant you whatever it is you desire. I'll overlook your offenses against my person, this time. So stop this at once. Let us discuss these matters. I have to buy time. 2 minutes. No, 1 minute is enough. I can smell it. Lord Bayonne is heading in this direction. He'll help me for sure. And then, I'll rip apart these insolent. I'll give you 10 seconds, says, Gillian. No, I won't. Give it up. Your comrades aren't coming. No one will save you. You're not getting a single second. Wait, just think about it. Alright, you could beat me, but those tricks won't work on them. You don't have the slightest chance against the Archduke and the others. There's still time. I'll forgive you all, really, right? Come on, be reasonable. We're just playing around, you know. And we have the flashback still to the younger sibling that the guy in the goggles lost. Do it, Gillian. No, wait, if you kill me, my dad will... Oh. And then he gets cut off by Gillian. Oh, my sister. To think something like this did that to us. Hey, stop it. Don't do that. Help. And then she shoots it in the face. Who said we'd use the same tactics with them? The other three are most certainly not like you. We have our trump cards. Of course, we'd never waste that on someone so pathetic. Among the 5 leaders, Luce was the weakest, so we're saving our best shots for the others. 6 minutes, and 22 seconds as of now, says the guy in the goggles. The first one is down. Let's move on to the next step. Really good. So 1 down, and now we see the others attacking Noose and Numa, I think were their names. 2 of them, eh? And they're chasing the girl with the glasses. This kid, and 1 more hiding, and the guy with the things in his hair. Correct. They're protecting one another quite well, cooperating to evade us. Seems like up until now they've been going for the long con, don't you think? This is wonderful. After hide and seek, the cattle children want to play tag with us. And for real this time. How fun. However, we've drawn the short stick. Neither of these is the Gracefield human, which means we can't kill them. If the head goes down here, we'll have to cancel today's prize game. Just play along without killing them. Yes, let's go for it. Still, what pitiable creatures. Such a long time putting up a farce, training hard in secret, and it's all for nothing. They can't win. In this playground of our design, there's nothing you can use to kill us. And he cuts through a tree toward the guy with the things in his hair, and his gun breaks. My gun! And he starts running. Sandy. Right. So our side has no means of victory, and they're aware of that. It's not just their normal arrogance either. They're right. They left nothing here good enough to kill them. The humans aren't supposed to know their weak point, and even if they do, their masks are too strong. Their bodies can resurrect. Shoot them all you want with these weapons they left us. They'll never fall. If you have good strategy, maybe your chance is not zero, but still. That might be enough for the likes of Luce's group, but that's about it. Based on their sheer physical power, the other three groups are way beyond match. Their leaders are seriously dangerous, including Noose and Numa here. Okay, so it is Noose and Numa. Nos and Noma, maybe. First of all, I have to cut off their movement. Okay. And the one stops the other to protect them. Look, a trap. And they're surrounded by thread. Thread power is OP all the time. Oh, well done. I thought they were just running away at random, but I see that's not true at all. Right, but it won't do them any good. You're right. Even if we could bind them down with some sort of trap, you couldn't just jump in and take off their masks by hand. These ones won't go down that easily. Yes, there's nothing we can do. That's what we wanted you to think. And now we have a flashback to, oh, this looks like a younger Oliver with Lucas. If we can't take off their masks, there's nothing else to do but destroy them. But, of course, these weapons they give us aren't strong enough for that. So we'll make our own. We'll make them better. We'll use these to build. Weapons strong enough to blow their mask to pieces. And we see a gun that the guy with the things in his hair is holding. We worked very hard to get a hold of enough materials, we had to pile failure upon failure until we finally arrived at this solution. 8 years. 8 years of hard work, and we have only 5 shots, and 3 special rifles for them. We can't afford to miss. I have to blast them dead on, with 1 shot each. Do that, and these 2 monsters can be killed. Hit the bullseye. Chapter 78 end. Okay, this was really good once again. I love the takedown of Luce, that was so good. But either way, now we're going. I wonder if we'll get flashbacks for these 2 or not. We kind of already did. We saw them both being protected in a quick flashback. But either way, moving on to Chapter 79. Lucas, Oliver, all of our comrades have worked on this for eight long years. 5 special shots, and 3 unique rifles for them. 1 for Bayonne, 2 for Lewis, and the other 2, I can't miss. Our only chance. Have to blow off their masks. Get this right, and Noose and Numa will be done for. The Promised Neverland. Alright, moving along. We have a big 2-page spread. Okay, Chapter 79, The Decisive Arrow. At last, the day has come to stake their lives on the secret plan. Okay, let me just make sure the recording looks alright. Looks same as always. We have the 2 of them staring down Noose and Numa from behind the trees. The reaction speed of these 2 is mind-boggling. If you just shoot them, they evade everything. First of all, we have to catch them up. Once they're bound in the trap, blast them. Shooting at us is pointless, so what do they intend to do with this? Are they planning something? So be it then. I shall bite the bait, and one of them decides to take it and cut the thread. They start walking forward. Nothing happened. Alright, and they're cutting the thread as they move forward still. All of this is just a bluff? No, that would be much too foolish. Numa, they have something in... Let's play their game for now. says the one cutting him off. And then a log comes swinging down at them from one of the threads. It seems as though they dodge. Or no, they slice through it. Well, Numa dodges as Noose slices through it, I believe. And then we have arrows and bear traps going off around them. And then poison tip, Numa says after she sniffs one of the arrows. Now I understand. Set off but the first trap and the others will follow, and they have knives flying at them. How insulting. Not yet. Hold on. Not just yet, thinks the one kid. They're still coming, one after another. Are they hoping for an opening? If something hits us? No. We know very well the terror of Noose and Numa. This kind of thing won't hold them up. Our goal is later, when in the middle of a barrage of traps, you spot your prey. There they are. Not yet. Not yet, just a bit more, thinks the glasses girl. They'll come out from here for sure. The traps are laid that way. Alright. And I think the guy with the things in his hair, did they say he was Sandy, maybe? Okay. Now we have the two of them stepping out. Alright. And a flash bomb goes off. Right. We got them. At this distance they can't evade. It's now or never. They fire. Did we do it? Don't know if it'll be that simple. They might have to take another shot. No, the mask breaks off of at least one of them. Yes, it hit home. It worked. It blew the mask apart. Sonia, pull back for now. Okay, so there's Sonia and Sandy then, I guess. But then she gets grabbed around the throat. Bravo. Just brilliant. We knew you children were up to something. It made little sense, right? You wouldn't do all that for nothing. But I'd never imagined you could concoct a flash grenade, much less a weapon that can blow masks. We took you too lightly. You're dangerous pieces of game. Alright. Oh, but what a shame. If you manage to tear off a mask, you must finish it right away. You breathed in relief for a moment, and that's when you lost, dear. Sonia, he thinks. And then Noose is still walking toward him. Oh my, what to do? Now I really want to hunt you too. Okay. Shame on me. I screwed it up. They recovered from the flash so fast. I wasn't planning to be caught at all, but this is okay. This works. And then some sort of bullet or javelin or something goes straight through Numa's head. I wonder who... Snipers. Okay, it's Paula and Violet. Numa, and the Noose screams out. And, what's her... I forgot her name. Sonia. Sonia falls to the ground. Hey, Emma, tell us, did you ever manage to finish them off? Yes, but just one, and I didn't know what I was doing. It wasn't even intelligent, but one of the beasts. It's just that I was thinking, shooting them in the back of the eye sounds easy to understand, but the target area is so small and they keep moving, right? Miss it by even a little and they won't die. How can we have a reasonable chance of hitting home in practice? Well, I'm new to this, so I don't know it very well either, but I think there's one moment when it becomes easy to hit them, which is when they're wrapped up and enjoying their prey. And we have her flashing back to when her and the guy shot one before. Hey, so that as it? Or maybe they meant so that is it. Now that I thought about it, that man, he was provoking this state in them. But, well, the strategy's way too dangerous, so I guess I can't help you very much. I'm sorry. Catching me made the enemy completely forget their surroundings. Then Paula could finish it in one shot, like we planned from the beginning. One more to go. Okay. Now we see Noose crying over Numa. Okay. So again, I would really like to see how demon society works. Can't afford to run away. And we have Lewis in the middle of the town. I know you're here. Come out. and Emma comes to greet him. We meet again, 63194, Emma. Chapter 79, and so good. So let's do chapter 80. Let me grab some water really quick first. Then let's do 80 to finish it off. Yeah, this is the last one. Sorry if I am moving a little bit quickly, but I feel like I'm covering everything pretty well. But either way, really excited. Let's go. Chapter 80. Are you kidding me? So now they've got to take down Noose, which should be easy at this point. Or at least seemingly, they should just shoot him while he's mourning over Numa. So basically it's just Bayonne and Lewis who are going to be the hardest two to defeat anyway. Yeah, Volume 8 is on sale, starting April 4th. It's the climax of the Hunting Park arc color page. Chapter 80, Are You Kidding Me? We have this color page. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, I wasn't expecting some of those hair colors. They have like crazy anime hair colors. I mean, Violet, having violet hair would be predictable. Also interesting how Adam does look like a beefed up Norman, you know? Then, looking at some of the others. I wasn't expecting Sonia's hair to be blue. Or I think that's Theo as well, with blue hair down there. And then, adorable, the cutest ever, Gillian. And then Sonia's there, of course. And, what's-his-face has white hair? Oliver. Okay. Tear this world open. Okay, let's move along to the actual chapter now. Alright, and we see Numa dying. One more to go. They've seized the initiative, downed one of the demons, and then an echo is heard in the void. This zone is trapped. We have the terrain advantage. He's lost his mask. Our sniper's ready. Calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and finish this. What? He says. And, they're shocked to see Noose crying over Numa. Numa, what the hell? He starts getting angry. Are you kidding me? After you murdered so many kids with a dumb smile on your face? Still a no-go, says Violet, trying to get a sight on him through the leaves. Can't find a good position. And now you're telling me that you know what it means to feel sympathy. That you can be shaken to the core. I'll wrap this up. He lifts his gun again. And then Noose starts eating her. Okay, so this is the first time we've seen them cannibalize their own kind, but I think with the monsters in the forest before, I think maybe we had been hinted, or we had this hinted before, and all four of them look shocked. He's eating her, and he starts eating Numa. Then Sandy brings up his gun again. So to Sonia, here, you can get a shot from this spot. And Violet calls I forget, or what was her name? I had it just a second ago. Paula. Violet calls Paula over. Don't waver. Don't let yourself be shocked. This is actually our best chance yet. Just shoot him down. And he's crying as he's eating her. He looked up. It's now or never. And they fire. The bullet's coming straight at him. I wonder if he gets stronger by eating her or something. It looks like he dodged. This is bad. He knows where we are, says Paula. So maybe he got stronger from eating the other, and he lifts the spear and throws it. Paula, Violet. Oh God, it's gonna happen. And now he's hovering over Sonia. Give back, my beloved, Noma. And we hear the whistle noise, seeing the guy with the goggles and Gillian signaling. Our whistle is the first. Figures. All's going as we predicted. Gotta hurry to join Zach's team. Okay, and we see the two others that are supposed to go after Bayonne, I guess. It'll be okay. Everyone's fine. We're doing well so far, says the goggle guy. We have a little more than 8 minutes until the 15-minute deadline, he thinks. Our only hope is to down these 3 bands within the time limit. And then they hear something and turn around. hiding behind a tree. What's the problem, Nigel? Something's coming, he says, shushing her. And now we have Lewis facing off with Emma. So we meet again. I wonder if you received my message. My name's Lewis. Join the hunt and come at me, she says. Correct. I am called Lewis. And you're called Emma, I wager. 63194. A premium offering from the highly rated Gracefield brand. The name was Emma, yes. Gracefield Premium. The renown of that name reaches farther than you can imagine. In recent years, Gracefield, the third farm, has earned a special place. Even among the most distinguished clientele, it's the flower of taste. They say a particularly superb breeder is raising beautiful, delicious minds. So that was it then. Hear that, Emma? I have a message for you too, from Lucas. What do you think of my move? I expected it was that boy. That explosion really startled me. How reminiscent of the approach they used that day. We have a flashback to the burning from before. Lucas, you're alive, my boy, he thinks. You've been hiding in these grounds, and all along you were secretly polishing these Grand Valley rabbits, leading them. That was it, eh? I'm quite in shock. I never thought he'd survive. How wonderful. Organizing this delightful rebellion from the underground. On top of that, who better to join the party than you, Emma? I'm glad. I'm extremely happy right now. You've moved me to my core. If so, Archduke, then let's play a little game, shall we? Just like back then. Now we have a flashback. Damn it. Didn't think he'd be so fast. Cut it out. You gotta buy some time. Figure out something till they're safe. Oh dear. This just won't do. You're all quite excellent, and yet still far from satisfactory. I wanted to dance through the thrill of carnage, but at this rate... Therefore, dear Lucas, let us start a little game. A game? Okay. A game, says Lewis in the present time, and he starts laughing. I see, from back then. Very well. Great, so far so good. This should distract this demon. Our comrades are coming. Until then... Alright. And now we look and we can see Bayonne approaching the other two. What is Bayonne doing here? What happened to Zack and Pepe? I can smell it. Lord Bayonne's heading in this direction. Damn it, we're the one team without special shots. Thrown into a critical emergency. Nicely done. This brings back memories, says Bayonne. Okay. Really, really good. So, yeah. I had a lot of fun reading these four. Once again, I love the series, and I think this could potentially be my favorite arc. It's really, really good. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. I don't want to see anyone die, but also Bayonne is not where they expected him to be, and Noose has also seemingly gotten stronger or more agile or something. So, things aren't looking good, and Lewis was always going to be difficult to defeat. So things aren't looking good, and I'm really, really worried that they could just kill off some of these new characters, even though I really don't want to see them die. So, yeah, I guess we'll see where it leads. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these four chapters, what you thought of my thoughts and reaction and all that. Subscribe for more. The Promised Neverland, both anime and manga, much more on the channel too. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel or talk to you there. And if you want a link to our Discord server, talk to me or more of us about this or anything else, yeah, on Discord, then just ask and I can give you a link to the server. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.